Good.
Okay, I'll be on my best behaviour from now on. But I do have opinions on double dipping, just so you know.
Well, good. That's the whole point of us being here. Welcome to this video starring myself and Jacob Trueman.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Hi.
Philadelphia have a new product and they've asked me to share it with you. And I've said yes.
Wait, is this a Spawn video?
Yeah, it's a Spawn video. I know.
I thought it was a little misdirect.
Little side count.
Yeah, good jokes.
The product in question is called Flip and Dip. It is so named because it comes in a little part like this. You flip it, take that off, and then you dip these into it, as I've been. You've not started yet, have you?
No, I thought there was going to be like a moment of truth taste test.
Go ahead, go on.
Clearly very unceremonious.
I think it's the American Gladiators theme tune.
That's lovely.
Thank you. There you
No
go.
complaints.
It is.
Oh, it is spicy.
Philadelphia are asking people their opinions, their processes, as you will, if you will, whatever, on double dipping.
Right.
Right. This is not the best. I mean, look how it's a very mini chip, so you can't really.
But delicious.
Editing down here, I've just been reliably informed that in fact those chips were sent that size actively to discourage double dipping. There is clear single dipper bias here and I won't stand for it. So you have a little card here that says, on one side, first I flip, then I double dip. And on the other it says, I flip, but I never double dip. Do you know what double dipping is?
It's mentioned quite heavily in a very famous episode of Seinfeld. Basically, it's where you take a chip, you dip it, bite part of it off, and then put it back in.
This is what I think, because there are some people who say that it's when you dip it in and then you suck off the thing that you've dipped.
That's horrendous!
And then you dip it again.
No,
which
that's
is
not it.
Because not only that, but then you've also got a soggy chip. And on a normal sized chip, which I would say is at least double dip, you sort of dip it,
Yeah.
you're left with a little bit, and then you bite that off. You've still got half a chip left. You
Yeah.
might as well go back.
I double dip.
I double dip.
Absolutely.
Well, okay, fine.
If you're willing to slide your greasy, messy fingers over your touchscreen phone all day, every day, and then put it up against your face, any opposition to double dipping needs to melt away. Otherwise, you, sir, are a hypocrite. So I'm very strongly and ardently and passionately a double dipper.
I'm pleased with this. I was worried for a second that you were going to be anti, and then I was like, oh no, we're going to have a fight. Cheers to that. Speaking of other dinner party etiquette, you have been a frequent guest at mine.
I didn't know you were coming over, bringing me over to berate me and harangue me about my previous... Go on.
Let's play a game, shall we? Do we think, in the comments below, this is good dinner party etiquette or bad dinner party etiquette? I cooked for you.
Yes.
And your brother Michael.
I'm going to point out where we diverge in our opinions and remembrances of this particular night.
I was serving up the dish, and you both came in, crestfallen, looked at the food and said, and quote, is that it?
Not exactly what we said.
Yeah, it is.
Me and Mike, and we have expressed this to Dan beforehand several times, are very big eaters. We like big portions.
I made a dish that should have served 5 for 3. Served up the portions fully. There was none left over.
I'll say
and
this.
Still it wasn't enough.
I'll say this. You are really stealing all this cheese. This is meant to be a 50-50 sort of deal, and you are.
It's my video. What is your defence then? Go on.
That is my defence.
Well, there were small portions. There were big portions.
I'm sorry, look, who in all honesty looks at the serving suggestions on the back of things and goes, yeah, that will actually serve the amount that they suggest?
I doubled it.
Now I know what kind of person you are, I know what you're about, and I will accommodate for that. But...
The other one...
The other one?
How affronted you looked at the idea of bringing a bottle. Dinner party thing is someone cooks the food, everyone else brings the drink, right? You were like, well, what are you drinking? And I was like, well, I'll have some of that. And you were like...
To be fair, for me, I think I look back on that and I feel like that was...
Dinner party etiquette?
No. That was a moment when I realised that I was old. Because for me, that's something that old people do. So your first example is a resounding disagreement. I think you're really in the wrong.
No.
We will give you fair warning. Second case, you're probably more in the right. And as such, I today have brought a bottle of wine.
You have.
Judge me if you will.
And do please judge him below in the comment. Also in the comment. That's fine, you just go straight ahead.
Glory, it's really good.
Thank you for watching this video. This has been a video. Don't lick the plate!
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's double dipping.
Do you double dip? What is your dinner party etiquette? Tell us some horrendous stories from people you've had over.
Horrendous stories?
Yeah.
Oh my
Bad
God.
dinner party etiquette.
Well, I'm glad you're over it.
Bye.